We're going on a walk with the pack, and you might notice something new. Stay tuned for the updated gear loadout. So the family and I have come out on a short little walk today. It's only going to be probably maybe 2.5 miles total, just to get used to my new backpack. So yeah, instead of having the Hyperlight Wind Rider 70 liter, I thought I might try a 55 liter. And oh my goodness, am I glad I did. If you guys will remember, the whole purpose of me choosing the 70 liter, which is far too large as far as what you would need for all the gear that I have for the AT, but I was bringing a much bigger bag with the thought that if I had to carry anything for Little Bear, that I would be able to. But it was way big, and so I decided to try the 55 liter. And turns out it is so much of a better fit for my frame. It's even more comfortable than the Wind Rider, and I have plenty of room for all of my stuff, plus actually plenty of room if I had to carry any of Little Bear's stuff. So I am so excited, and I decided to go with the Junction rather than the Wind Rider simply because, not sure if you can see right here, those pockets, instead of the entire back and the sides being mesh, I had kind of wished that the sides were fabric, because it just is easier to hold my tent poles and the umbrella. It just feels like it holds it better than the mesh. I don't know if that really makes a whole lot of sense, but yeah, I was kind of just, man, I wish the Wind Rider came with the fabric pockets, and then I found the Junction. So I'm sporting the 55 liter Junction, and I could not be happier. So kind of a crazy, big, huge gear change with about a month to go before we set off. But it was worth it, and I'm so excited. Check out this place. This is part of the Florida Trail. Crabgrass Creek. Ooh, goodness. Just about took a spill. You can tell how much it's rained lately because the water is pretty high. And the mosquitoes are everywhere, so I can't stop too long. Otherwise I'm going to get eaten up. But this little area is super cool. And you usually actually see quite a few gators around here. I don't see any yet. Let's check out down here and see if we find any down this way. Wow, this water is so high. I don't see any gators yet. Now I know on parts of the Florida Trail, you would actually have to walk through water that can be up to thigh, even waist high. And yeah, that scares me, I'm not gonna lie. Will I ever do the Florida Trail? Oh, I don't know. I'm actually not very inclined to. I think there's a turtle there, but I don't see any gators yet. You can see the water is flowing pretty slowly. Another change I made is my pillow. I had read somewhere on one of the forums about the My Pillow, the brand My Pillow travel pillow. And at home, I love my Pillow. So I thought, no way, let me just check it out. Sure enough, it is only about 1 ounce heavier than the Nemo Pillow. And oh my goodness, it is so comfortable, and I am so excited to replace that and to take it along. It is a little bit more difficult to compress and to get smaller than the Nemo Pillow, but I bought a stuff sack and I'm shoving it in there to make it work, and I think it's going to be a glorious addition to my sleep setup. The other change I have made are the camp shoes. I thought about not taking them at all, but I really do enjoy having them, and they're just nice to have to put on when you get to camp. I decided to bring these. They are 1.1 ounces heavier than the Walmart knockoff Crocs, but see how much smaller they pack down, and you can see how much easier it is to get them in the pack, and they're just not so bulky. And so the goal is just to have my pack as close to my back as possible without creating, this big hump, and these just make it a lot easier. And last but not least, and the source of a great debate, we are taking, drum roll please, whether or not we'll take the chair or a sit pad. We are taking sit pads. They're 1.1 ounces as opposed to 1 pound. They are plenty big to be able to have a nice seat and to provide a little bit of luxury whenever we stop. As much as it would be wonderful to take a camp chair, I have to remember we're not camping, we're backpacking. 2,200 miles across 14 states from Georgia to Maine. And I really need to lighten my load as much as possible. So, will I regret it? I don't know. But here's the cool thing. Even if I decide, I really wish I had it and I want to try it, then I'll try it. On one of the trips where my husband comes and visits us, I'll have him bring it. We'll hike with it for a little while. But to be honest, I've never used it once on any section hike we've ever done. On both times on the Foothills Trail, I didn't have the chair. Don't know if I missed it because I didn't ever have it with me. So I just think it's probably the wisest decision for me to keep my pack as light as possible. So, sit pad for the win.
I like these things because they crush up. Well, I can find that truck again.
That truck that was here last time, yeah, let's see if we can find it. I think it was over this way. It's over this way somewhere. Just don't remember exactly where. It's a nice day. overcast and about 75 degrees, I think. Yeah, I think it's over this way. The remnants of an old vehicle. Yeah, it was a blue car.
Well, look at
Big pine cone. Wonder what kind of car it was.
Sorry. I stepped on a pom-pom here.
Well, that's a wrap on our 2.25 mile day hike. What'd you think?
it was good.
Yeah, it was kind of fun, right?
Yeah.
Didn't really see any wildlife.
No.
Not at all. I didn't see a snake, a bird, no gators.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. But we had fun with the family and with most of the pack. So until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye.